Hello everyone, this is your girl named the Goddess, here to give you a message that came to me as I was doing yoga today. So let's get right into it. Before I start, actually, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. And yeah, so let's get into it. Something that came to me is pretty much about relationships, as you can see right there. And relationships, first, we're going to start over here. It's like essentially a relationship with self, family and friends, job, business, career, romantical, any type of relationship this is referring to. And I want to start pretty much with this graph, or this line graph that I drew. And pretty much on this side, when we are in relationships, or just first starting with a relationship with ourselves, we have to ask ourselves, what are we so codependent or dependent upon that we're in this victim mentality? And I'm going to assume that you know what codependency is, or being dependent on something, meaning that you rely. So that's victim mentality. And if you're trying to receive or manifest or get something in your life, you have to ask yourself, what am I a victim of? Or what am I falling victim to? Is it complaining? Am I complaining to myself? Am I always in talking negative self-talk about myself, to where this puts me in this victim pool, or on the victim spectrum? So, just a question to ask yourself. In my family and my friends, am I always looking for them to come through and start something or to do something? Does there have to be people there? Am I waiting on my job to promote me instead of applying for that position that is already there, and all I have to do is apply and I know that I'm qualified for it? Or am I waiting for my manager to see that I'm qualified? And really, they could just be waiting for me to know that I'm qualified and move in that, and then it would be mine. In my romantical relationship, do we have a codependent dynamic? Are we codependent on each other in order for us to do something? If someone doesn't do something, do I make that person feel bad for not doing that thing that they usually do, because for whatever reason they're not doing it? Am I in this victim mentality that I'm waiting on this person to do something, when really and truly that I know that I know that inside my heart that I need to make the first step, so that we can come into this interdependent place? Because in this interdependent place is where the magic happens. But I'm going to get to this. I'm going to get to independent first. So some of you may not resonate with this. Some of you may feel like, I've already risen out of this. I'm not in my victim mentality. I've leapfrog over interdependence and went into my independent now. And before I even get into the independent, codependence, what really came to me now that I'm saying this, when I was doing yoga, is that a lot of women right now are waiting for men to pay their bills, or to do their hair, or I'm waiting on a man to come and sweep me off my feet, and I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that because I'm waiting. You're really putting yourself in this victim mentality. Like, you're waiting for someone to do something, and then you're going to fall victim when that person is expecting you to do something for that thing that you're waiting for them to do. So essentially it becomes an unhealthy and toxic dynamic, and it's an imbalance. 434 on the timer, as I said that. So we have to identify that space where I see a lot of young women are, well, if he can't pay my bills, and if he can't do this, and if he's not paying the rent, and if he can't do this, and if he, all of these unrealistic things that I need for this person to do, you're codependent. You're a victim. And you really have to start with self before you start putting that on your friends and family, your job, your business, your career, or your romantic relationship. You really got to start with self. So evaluate with self where in these dynamics and with myself am I waiting for someone else to do something or something else to happen for me to do this, and I'm not actually being in this master God, goddess energy where everything works out for me, rather than being a victim. Ooh, y'all see that bird? So let's shift, because some women are not waiting on a man. Not every woman is waiting on a man. If some women have gotten out of this, but instead of coming here, they go here. Some women never had this, and they watch their moms and everyone, probably a single family home, which I'm not judging, because I too have been raised by an independent woman. So picked up the mentality of, hey, it's all on me. But essentially there's certain things that you could be independent on, and then there's certain parts of you that could be dependent on certain things or codependent on certain things. So you have to figure out what parts of your life is where, and where you need, what you want to shift in your own self-concept. Because it is based on you. It is all on you, on what you decide. But we're not taking on this heavy load of being so independent to where I don't need anyone. It's all on me. Everything is on me. I'm gonna do everything. I don't need nobody. Nobody can't do it right. I can't delegate duties. Here you don't delegate. You don't know how to delegate. Telling somebody else that you need help and support, this is where pride is. And that was really the theme of what I woke up to this morning. Pride. That's what I was journaling on. So this is what really essentially brought all of this in, because pride within self, being too proud, or it can just, that's what stirred this up, but I'm not even going to get into that rabbit hole. That'll be for that'll be another video. But independent, it's all on me. And a lot of people in the Black community and the Caribbean community it's all on me. I gotta do it. And I'm not saying that you don't do what you're responsible to do or what you have to do in order for you to make things happen. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that some of you can delegate those duties to someone else, but instead of doing that, you choose to, it's all on me. You choose this in all areas. And then you don't know why you come into this burnout, because this is survival. That's what I should have written under here. This is like survival mode. This is survival mode. Survival mode. Yep. I gotta do everything that I need to do to survive. I'm independent, and I can't delegate I can't delegate duties because I'm in survival mode. So now let's talk about interdependence, because again, I talked about how you can be too dependent and then victim mentality, and how you can be in survival mode, but then it's like, okay, well, yeah, I can identify where within myself I have this I have codependent relationships with maybe family and friends, my job or my business or my career, my workplace. Maybe you probably are meant to get a promotion or move to another job a long time ago, or move to another place and move your business to the next level a long time ago, but you're really codependent on your environment. And then you fall victim when things don't happen your way. Or you're too independent and you won't ask for help and it's all on me. And you're still mad about when things don't happen your way. Because if you probably would have asked for help and being interdependent, everything would have worked out for you. the way that it was supposed to. So before I get into this, I'm going to explain this. Interdependent. What does that even mean? Some of you probably are like, what? She keeps saying interdependent. What does that mean? Let's go to the next page. So, the source of this definition and where I got this from is changewellpsych.com. Okay? I have to cite the source. It's only right. So, shout out to changewellpsych.com. Interdependence is a healthy relationship dynamic where both parties maintain their individuality while providing mutual support and respect. This balanced approach fosters personal growth and strengthens the relationship. Okay? Let's talk about relationships with family and friends. A healthy relationship dynamic where both parties are maintaining their individuality. I'm not codependent. While providing mutual support and respect. I'm not too independent to ask for support. But I'm still going to be respectful as I ask for support. Mutually providing. Doing so, this balanced approach fosters personal growth. My individuality still fosters me personal growth because I'm balanced within self. Providing mutual support and respect strengthens the relationship because it's mutual and it's balanced. So for those of you that didn't know what interdependency means, that's what that means. So let's talk about being in your master godlike energy. So in your godlike energy, being a master, you are the creator, you are the writer, you are the director, you are the main character, you are it. She is her, her is you. He is you, him is you, okay? You are him and him is you. You are him and he is you, okay? I had to keep saying that again because the divine masculine is in the back of the bag. So, your relationship, your interdependent relationship, the focus is gone. The interdependent relationship that you have with the universe, a healthy relationship dynamic where both parties maintain their individuality. You are maintaining your individuality. You are a manifester, you are a master, you are a god. You are still providing mutual support and respect. Not in your ego, not prideful, not victim, not it's all on me. We're supporting each other in a balanced approach, which fosters my personal growth. There's an ant on me. My personal growth and strengthens the relationship. So I'm mutually receiving support from the universe while individually being me, not too much in my victim mentality and not too much in my it's all on me, because it's all on me in the universe for me to manifest what it is that I want, and me getting on the frequency of what I want is all on me. So I need some of that in that pool. And I am going to be codependent on the universe, but it's interdependence. It's balanced. It's healthy. Both parties, mutual support and respect. Let's talk about relationship with friends, family, romantical, job, career. It's a healthy relationship dynamic where both partners maintain their individuality. So I could still do me while providing mutual support. I still give you support and respect as a partner. In my job, in my career. So I can still be me. I can still have my personal time and still also provide the mutual support and respect of showing up in my business and doing what I need to do. So I'm not in burnout, being like, oh, it's all on me. Because being that it's survival mode. But if I know I have mutual support and respect with the universe, then I don't need to burn out. And I don't need to fall victim when I don't get what I want. Because I'll have a balanced approach that fosters personal growth. So I'm essentially always evolving and strengthening myself and the relationship. So I'm continuously helping the universe move forward. Doing so may show people around me, hey, this is how we do it. So with that being said, everything works out for me always. Because in my master and my goddess energy, I know that I work interdependent with the world, with the universe, because everything works out for me. So I take a little bit from this pool and I take a little bit from that pool and I bring it together in my interdependence with the universe. My interdependence with self in the universe. My interdependence with my family and friends. My interdependence with my job, my business, or my career, or all. My business and my romantic relationships with my partner. Everything works out. Even the things that I thought that were bad for me or felt horrible, it still worked out for my good because I learned something. So I'm interdependently, as a god or a goddess, working with the universe for everything to work out for my good. I am not in my victim mentality. I understand that I am working with the universe, but I am not in my victim mentality. So I changed my concept from victim to master, god, and goddess, because everything works out for me. And I'm working interdependently with the world, with the universe. It's all on me to change my self-concept, but to not cling into my survival mode. Because everything works out for me. And I'm receiving the support from the universe, from my friends, from my family. That's not, I deserve that. I deserve that mutual. I deserve that mutual. I don't deserve too much of this and too much of that. That looks like chaos. I deserve this mutual mastery. This oneness of self. This is what I deserve right here. This is what you deserve. So be encouraged that everything always works out for me. I am a master, a god, and a goddess, working interdependently with the universe for everything to work out for me. Because it works out for me always. And I'm going to leave it there. This is your girl, me and the goddess, at Be Encouraged. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As you can see, I wanted to point this out as well. This is in my journal, and this page is 1, 2, 3. So it's meant for me to put it as easy as 1, 2, 3. I hope you didn't take this as you're illiterate or me breaking it down like this, but I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I wanted everybody to get it. This is how it was dropped in my spirit, so this is how I wrote it out. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.